Friday the 13th is a hopefully it's not too bad to learn. If you're looking to learn Friday the 13th, PGH Guitar Guy's guide is the one you want to go to. His guide is so good. I know Cheeseball had one too, and I learned how to run the game between the two of theirs. I don't know if Cheese's is still up anymore though, but I know PGH's is still there. Like, there's no point in like anyone else. Well, I mean, other people could probably try to make their own Friday speedrun guide, but PGH's just covers everything so well. Lorelei, let's not stand on that. I wish I had starting boots. Five-pack of missiles. Actually, I think I can save and quit to Sanctuary here, because that's where I like to start. And energy. Getting an early Metroid care package today. Yes, Lorelei, I know. That's a good thing, like, there's, especially if you know you've got time left over, it's so much easier, like, de-rusting is so much easier to do than learning something fresh. And if it's a game you've already run, you know it's something you enjoy. Oh, I think I've watched Arcus play the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Heberiki or whatever. I've watched Arcus do that, and Gimmick looks like another fun one too. There was also a Moai Kun that looked really amusing. But I mean, if you're looking at a list of games that in Arcus, it's probably shorter to look at the games he hasn't run versus the ones he has. Hey Badwell, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. It's very odd doing this without my custom MSU. Hearing the vanilla music. Yeah, that was one of the first ones I tried when I got my EverDrive, was Moai Kun. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Bubble Bobble in a way. And my family's very big on Bubble Bobble. No bombs yet. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Mirig. Enjoy the good luck at work today. Thanks for the good luck. Hope work is nice and quick and painless. Well, can't really be... Well, I guess it could be quick if it goes fast, but the time isn't going to just magically disappear. It does, yeah. I had so much trouble getting the normal A Link to the Past MSU set up for the first time. And I don't do these enough. Well, maybe I could do a... Because I do enough Super Metroid now where I could set up an MSU for Super Metroid. Some bombs, please. Or just more missiles. Trying to get used to using a different... oh, hammer! There we go! I'm using Emo Tracker instead of my normal Dunka Tracker, so trying to get used to how they do things differently. I almost just got hit by a bomb trying to get Lorelei from knocking the microphone over. Okay, early hammer and early best item in the game. A Link to the Past is coming in hot. Well, thanks. I mean, the vanilla Link to the Past music is great. I don't want to make it seem like I don't like it. I just prefer my custom MSU. Jeez, Lorelei, you got cat litter all over my fancy shirt. Ooh, there's some money. Okay, the missiles are nice, but how about some supers? Maybe some power bombs. Okay, power bombs. There we go. cape. That's pretty nice. Half magic. Actually, before I go there, I don't know if the game is going to give me more bombs here, so I want to make sure I can get some. So we're going to go pay a quick visit to the bomb hut before we continue on in CAC. I'm not sure what the technical name of this place is, I just call it the bomb hut because it's easy bombs. I mean, I've got a hammer for hitting things normally without the sword. Lorelei, what are you doing? Actually, yeah, got the shovel now. Gonna have to walk and drop that one off. I'm so used to getting starting boots that not having boots here is causing me so much anguish. Well, not, I guess that's a slight exaggeration, but I really miss being able to run. X just isn't X without that emergency dash. Oh, sweet, thanks. Lorelei, stop licking the microphone. Come here. Come here. Come sit. Okay. No, now you need to get down. Not sure how audible that was, but she just tipped over the microphone. It's on one of those, like, freestand things. Like, I know I've watched, ooh, there's some supers. I know you can do MSUs on SMZ3. Oh, so the licking came through, too. Lorelei, just come sit here. Come on, come sit. She can tell I'm not paying full attention to her. And when I'm not paying full attention to her, that's when things start getting knocked over. Alright, we got some trash super missiles. Oh, sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to bonk you there. But just, you don't need to stand on the chair, just come up here. Okay, we're gonna try to do this with... Oh geez, no weapon. Back off. Okay. Alright, hey, blue mail! Alright, now I think we will save and quit back to... As much as I don't like doing early Agena, in SMZ3 I will, just in case, like, the 1 in a million chance that Agena has, like, a Varia suit or Morph Ball or something like that. That'll make the whole Super Metroid process a lot easier. Because I can't customize skill levels in SMZ3 like I can in the map rando. Like, it could make me try to do an infinite bomb jump or something like that, and that's just no good. I can never remember what I thought it was the lower Norfair rhythm that you were supposed to use. But I can still never time that right. We're gonna... I mean, it's an energy tank, probably won't need it, but when I go into desert, I might as well grab it anyway. It can't hurt to have more energy for Super Metroid. SOTN map rando? I gotta do the normal one still, but that sounds awesome. That's, I believe that's in my top 5 of favorite games ever. I wonder if like Super Metroid might have, or was, would like, would something like Cross Keys be the original map rando, or like entrance randomizer, or door rando or something? Or did map rando come first? Or was map rando what's really, because yeah, the map rando in Super Metroid is basically the way I'll play the game, the Super Metroid rando now. I mean, yeah, it has an option to do vanilla settings, like vanilla map, but the map rando is so much more interesting, even though it always takes me about 40 minutes to get on the right track logically. Hey, Honor, well, Honor, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. I was gonna say, I think Cross Keys was around. Cross Keys has been around for ages, hasn't it? Like, they've had that mode for years. Alright, plus 5 bombs. That's not bad. Lorelai, don't do it. I mean, let's see some boots. And I'm not, unless, I mean, it's possible the Morph Ball in Super Metroid is vanilla, but I'm going to, I try very hard to avoid that. Okay, now that's annoying. I hate the hitbox on the hammer, but we're gonna have to use bombs now. Wait. I'm sitting here with the best item in the game and I'm not even utilizing it. That would have been a much easier way to handle this. Oh good, got some health back. Alright, there we go, some gloves. Gloves and a hammer. So gloves and a hammer means we are just a moon pearl away from the Dark World and A Link to the Past. Don't want to get crab raved. Let's see, I guess Uncle could be sequence broken. Not Uncle, what's his name? The guy, Hobo. Could sequence break Hobo, but without the Moon Pearl or boots, we can't get Waterfall Fairy. Don't have enough money for Zora. I mean, I could farm this thing for about an hour. Then we could take that up to Zora. That might not be a bad idea. 2 medallions already. That's really interesting to see 2 medallions this early. But no Morph Ball, and that's what keeps me from A Link to the Past. I gotta remember that with Emo Tracker, it sets everything up differently. Like, I have to remember orange stuff is things I can actually do. You just can't do all of it. Like, I've got the front of Eastern, we've got Saha's Closet, we just can't get all the things in Saha's Closet. Alright, one more time, and that'll be enough money for Zora. Alright. Time to go pay off Zora. If these crabs let me through. Expert dodging. Yeah, that's the part. Like, I'm so not used to emo tracker. I've been spoiled by Dunkas. Like, the only time I'll use emo trackers, well, I use it for, not for, like, necessarily tracking in map rand. Well, yeah, I guess technically. I'm not tracking what's on the map, because you don't do that in map randos. Like, you don't have a set tracker for the world, it's just to keep track of items. Like, what does yellow mean in emo tracker? Is that just you can sequence break this? Like, this is possible with the sequence break? Because this, like, hobo check was yellow. Okay, so it's probably saying, oh, I can't do... I'd love to do Dark Cross right away, but I need a sword for that. Like, I don't think I want to try to navigate with the ham... Can you even see the hammer in the dark? No, 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 go in there. This is bad, I'm coming in from the wrong direction. Wait, maybe we can sneak over to this side. Got it. Oh, a cane block! I like it! Power bombs, probably not gonna need that. I never thought about a cane block. I'm still learning ways that as to why Samaria is the best item in the game. And I already knew that, but I'm like, that just adds to the glory that is the Cane of Samaria. For Snake Alley too, I mean, it would make it kind of difficult to find the door, but I could just use the cape and walk through invisible with the cape, possibly. And I just gotta figure out when I'm at the other end. Do I want to dip into Eastern right away, too? Oh, wait. Oh, sweet. 2 Metroid bosses are... Let's see, that's Desert is Metroid. Hera is Metroid. I would love to see Ridley and Dragon be pendants that you don't need. Green pendant thieves. Do I want to dip Eastern right away? Missiles, missiles. Reserve. You know what, in the interest of not missing anything in Super Metroid, yes, I am going to go into Eastern right now. Normally, if this was just a Link to the Past, I would not even consider this. But it's Sphere Zero. I still have not found the Morph Ball. And there's definitely at least 3 we can pull out of here. Well, actually, some of them could... I forget dungeon items are also a thing. I'm so used to doing key sanity that I forget that you can pull dungeon items out of these. Okay, that's one item. 50 missiles, and I haven't even been into Metroid yet, aside from just going in there to leave. Actually, depending on where the item is, we will find... that's right, I will find the big key in here. Somewhere. Doesn't help. I wonder if I can get through the room in the dark room here with just, like, walking. I used to know how to do this room with 2 pot tosses. And I have since forgotten how to do that. Ooh, 4 bombs. Alright, nice. Big key there. Hint tiles? Aw. I was hoping it would tell me where something was located. More missiles. How many missiles are there in Super Metroid? Like... Oh, I don't have a sword. Oh, well. I got the key. But there's only a 50-50 chance that's actually something. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Okay. Escape. Actually, I could... Why didn't I just pull out the hammer? Though the hammer's hitbox is still pretty iffy. But I did get the key. That'll be nice. I mean, it's very possible that's just the map. And the item is on the boss. Ooh. So let's see. Sanctuary had an item. This is a very interesting starting loadout for A Link to the Past. Right, map, pointless. Let's see, Hyrule Castle. Yep, I counted the item in Sanctuary. I don't know why I'm trying to dodge those. I'm gonna death warp out of the basement anyway. Here we go. Smack. More missiles? Come on, game. There was once, the last seed I did of this, I barely had enough missiles to beat, like I had to save before Mother Brain and make sure I didn't miss a single missile shot because I had so little ammo. And this seed is like, yeah, we're just going to give you all of them. You're going to have every missile before you even go into Super Metroid. There's my Moon Pearl. So now we can go into the Dark World. Wait, did I check Uncle? Did I go, I don't think I went into Uncle. One of the many reasons I need to try to get auto tracking set up so I don't forget things like that. Wait, I got a glove. I can do the bottom 3 in the sewers too. So I mean, this item could end up being nothing. All right, let's see. Awesome. Hey, Knight, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yep, I have the day off, and whenever I have a day off, I like to try to do an SMZ3 seed, because I never have time for them otherwise. Alright, I'm going to assume I'm in the right spot here. That was no good. Now I need to find something to kill me, because I'm pretty sure I didn't go get Uncle. Yes. Where'd you go? Do it again. Come on. Okay, I'll just stand still. Come on, one more. It's about time. So I'm pretty sure I forgot to get Uncle. $230 missiles, okay. So yeah, at this rate, I'm definitely going to have all of those before even going into Super Metroid again. $60, and I haven't even done anything in there. All right, that's a little better. I know Season 3 of Map Rando took out 2 missile packs and replaced them with supers. So you get a few more supers. That's not what I was hoping to see. How far do I want to keep pushing in A Link to the Past now? At this point, it certainly seems like Morph could be vanilla. But I mean, I've got lots of Dark World stuff I can do now. So it's like it's always such a crapshoot as to how far you want to push in A Link to the Past before you go into Super Metroid for the first time for real. And I have a very good tendency to make the wrong decision on that every time. Alright, that was the last 2 items in Hyrule Castle. A door should be vanilla, yeah. So I guess, yeah, that's a good point. There's probably a lot of missile doors I could get through that don't require morph. Let's take a quick peek over at Super Metroid here. Oh, that's weird. It's saying Super Metroid still doesn't have really anything open. I thought there's a lot of doors. You don't use morph in every room, do you? Oh, okay. Alright. More energy. Gonna need lots of that. Johnny, that is absolutely no hype. That is like negative hype. Oh, geez, that's right. I'm gonna end up last locationing Morph Ball in its vanilla location. Alright, Eastern and Meyer. Yeah, I really should have given Johnny a little present there. See, I can get into Pod right now. I don't want to. So that's Spring Ball, isn't it? I mean, Spring Ball means I won't have to use power bombs to jump, but still. Cash. So I have a feeling I'm going to end up going to Pod before this is all said and done and have to pay that stupid monkey. Kiki is almost as bad as Agina. And 5. Ah, yeah, I can wall jump. There we go. All right, now we're talking a little bit. And a sword would be really nice right now. I could go do Thieves Town. Why was that in the dirt? Why am I starting here? If I just get one sword, I will start doing like all those. Well, I guess I could go get the old man. There's so much available on the mountain right now. If I just sequence break the old man. Because with that hook shot, now we've got Paradox Cave. I know Morph can't be there, but... if you can get into Upper Norfair logically, it's not. Oh, geez, do I even remember how to do this room? Am I stuck on a wall? What did I just do? Okay, second room. so much easier with a sword. What am I doing? I don't even know if I'm moving to the side or not. Lorelei. There we go. I did it! Alright, more stuff I can't use without morph. Oh, I can get there logically then. Actually, I could just go through that door right there. That would get me into Norfair. Reserve tank, okay. Probably not gonna need that, but... There we go, that's what I'm talking about. You can change through between games by going through different doors. There's 4 doors and a link to the past on the overworld that'll take you into Super Metroid. And I might actually swing over, I think... Do I need... You don't need morph to get to the vanilla high jump boots, do you? Because that'll take me right out there. You do? Beans. I was gonna say, Super Metroid would drop me right in there. If I went to Norfair. Oh yeah, that's right. That's through the room with that fire lava monster thing and those 2 other weird looking enemies. Or two items. What am I doing? Yeah, let's go check High Jump E-Tank quick. This is one of the rooms that'll take you to a Link to the Past. Sova, that's what they're called. I always call them lava bugs. Well, actually, I've got a save here, too. Let's actually utilize a save. Look at all that stuff in Super Metroid. And at least scout this, too, I think. Art piece, not gonna bother with that. Norfair. Ow, Lorelei! If you're coming up here, please do not have your claws out. Oh, crap. Now I gotta wait for him to come back. I did not kill that thing quick enough. Can that thing make it back up here? Okay. Because I think it can't... Oh, there it is. See, I thought it will come back eventually, but I wasn't positive on that. Oops, forgot to jump. Yeah, well, this was hand pin cushion on my finger. But she at least announced her presence this time, instead of just doing it while I wasn't expecting it. Alright, Paradox. Not a vacation day. The kids have school, I just took the day off. Spazer. That's basically go mode for Super Metroid. I mean, I know I'm not supposed, logically, I'm not supposed to have this sword yet, but I really like having this sword. Alright, more supers. Another sword. Grapple. So I just sequence broke 2 swords and a Link to the Past. Now we're cooking. That was a good paradox. Yeah, now I'm thinking I might as well just do all of Thieves Town now too. I got the hammer. Thieves Town can be fully cleared. I can sequence break Waterfall Fairy too. Alright, 50 bucks. We don't need that. Can I do Hera? I can do Hera. Except for the basement, depending... Well, well, if the big key is in the basement, then we'd be abandoning the big chest, but there could be no items there. So yeah, why not just do Hera while we're here, too? Alright, 5 energy tanks. I'm almost getting comfortable with the amount of energy I have to do Phantoon. I hate Phantoon. Like... I've watched Oats do Phantoon with no energy tanks, and like, an Eddie, but I need like at least 1 full row if I don't have a suit. In Map Rando, I was able to do a 5 missile Phantoon once, but I had a bunch of energy tanks and like a full row of, and I had both suits, so I was good there. Okay, so that's 1 item out of Hera. That could be good. With the giant lore, I should actually get that set up. Right now, for tonight, we actually have a new community challenge request for Friday the 13th. So I'll be doing that one first. Big key. Perfect. And then after that, depending on how long it is, I could switch over to the giant Laura hack or try some more god runs. It's going to depend on how long the first one takes. Because it's you can't miss any throws, so it could be like done in 15 minutes. It could take me 3 weeks. It's like one of those I'm really not sure about. Wait a minute. So that's both items in Hera. So I don't have to worry about what's in the basement now. So we're gonna get our first Metroid boss nice and early. And Hera will be complete. Smush the tail. Got him. Okay, what to do next? What is it saying is in logic over here? Oh, that's Castle Tower. Well, I am not I'm not interested in Castle Tower. The longer I push here, I'm like, they wouldn't. I mean, I did say that I didn't want early morph. What? Why am I going this way? That's where that's where the Bonk Rock would be in the Dark World. We have to get to the Dark World first. Yeah, with cape and a sword, blind is effectively free. Lorelei. Don't do it. Right, what's our loadout here in the Dark World? Oh man. All the pendants are here, so I'm gonna have to beat Dragon and Ridley. Was really hoping I wouldn't have to do those two. Let's see, Skull Woods is Metroid. Oh, geez. Yeah, if I get the flippers and a bow, Morph could be on pad. And now I'm suddenly hoping I don't see flippers and a bow right now, because I don't want pad. I mean, that would be, as far as the memes go, that would be hilarious, but I don't want that. I don't want my morph on pad. I mean, I just rolled this seed last night, so that would be very punishing of I'd basically be punishing myself. Alright, take me back. Hurry up, Wallmaster. I don't have the mirror. Now, since this is the normal setup, I believe I'll always get a key in that back room. I suppose I can just death warp back on the spikes, too. Let's get this first. Oh. Really? Really, game? French vanilla fire rod. Well, I guess we can clear Skull Woods now if I can actually beat the boss. This isn't gonna work. I don't think I'm close enough. Nope, made it. Go. I mean, I've got half magic. I can always cape if absolutely necessary and try to use the sword. Hey, Sega Camp, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Thanks for the good luck. Oh, that's both items. So let's just death warp back. This is dumb, because I'm not good at Moth. Oh, stun prize. 8 bombs, that's not bad. To me, at least, Super Metroid is a lot harder to do than A Link to the Past, because there's so much more tech involved. And I mean, but thankfully this time, I mean, I might have... Well, no, I don't even have any suits in Super Metroid yet. So there's still a lot that I'm missing to make Super Metroid easy. This is gonna come back to bite me after like 9 deaths on Moth. But what did I need a fire source for? Oh, that was hair. I needed one for Hera Basement, but we're not doing that. All right, here goes nothing. Sweet. Beautiful. That is 2 Metroid bosses before we've even done much of anything in Super Metroid. I like it's putting this... I've never actually used the Super Metroid Samus sprite in this. I've used so many different sprites in A Link to the Past, but never that one. And I always love seeing Mega Man in other games. I should try that next time. Normally I just use X2 for A Link to the Past and Dark Samus for Super Metroid, but... My only concern with that would possibly be if I could still do like things like wall jumps properly in Super Metroid. Yeah, I like the classic Mega Man series, but to me the X is so much better. No, I don't need another missile pack. I've got like 600 of those. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me later. Lorelei, stop. I've got my nice Zero shirt on today. Lorelei. Come here, sweetie. Just come sit. There you go. Yeah, I actually started playing X Dive offline again. The first thing I do once I get, once I farm up enough money in the game is unlock Zero. The Black Zero skin in particular. Crap, where'd my tracker go? There's Morph! So now that means, can I get to... Oh no, that's Spike Cave. Yeah, Super Metroid's gonna be a cakewalk now. I hope. 50 bucks. And a bug net. I guess we've got thieves right here, but it's the green pendant. I think I'm actually gonna go do this. If it wasn't the green pendant, I'd probably skip it, but I gotta go back to Eastern anyway. So I figure why not turn in the green pendant while I'm there. Plus, this is also basically free. And I tend to, especially with randomizers, I'm very thorough. I don't like leaving stuff behind. It's one item in Thieves, and it was just more missiles. I would like to see some supers. You know, something for Ridley, because I have to do Ridley. Ridley is terrifying. Seems like no matter how much health I have, I usually almost always end up dead anyway. So 15 power bombs, that's a good count. Because I don't have normal bombs yet. I do have to say, I really like how deep that morph ball is buried. And I'm just glad it wasn't vanilla. See, there's still a couple other things I could, like, Ridley is basically, to me, Ridley is like doing Ice Palace without Samaria. Out of logic until I absolutely have to do it. Like, is there some kind of pattern Ridley follows? Or is there, like, some way to make Ridley not so difficult? Or is it just one of those things where it's practice and I just clearly haven't practiced enough? Well, you can... Okay, so that's... I've seen, like, when I'm watching map rando races, I've seen people do certain things with Ridley. And I was wondering why they always did them that way. There's thieves. Right, so we got one more item in here. I was really hoping... Well, actually, power bombs is not bad. 5 more power bombs could make a big difference in Super Metroid. Okay, let's put an item here so I don't have to worry about going anywhere else. Just go straight to the boss then. Nope. I've kind of been tempted to just play through Super Metroid vanilla once and this just to see how quick, like not as like a speedrun grind, just to see how quick I can do them. Oh, the key's on the boss. Oh, you're kidding. So I have to leave an item behind in here. Yeah, there's so much like... just knowing things like Mock Ball, like being able to get Mock Ball regularly would be huge. Can't believe... Wait, maybe the key is locked in the chest. The key could be locked in its own chest. Yeah, the item could be on blind. Lorelei. Please have the item be on blind. Lorelei. No small key. Yes! Okay, that was incredible. Not only the green pendant, but the mitts. Wow. That deserves an Allison Hendrix Holy Freaking Christmas Cake. Well, I guess we're gonna go do hammer pegs the sad way. I mean, at this point, I've got so much I can keep doing in A Link to the Past. Why go into Super Metroid and potentially have, like, my Varia suit hidden in here? Or get more energy tanks. I'm still not ready for Phantoon, still need more for Phantoon. What is this? Oh, frog. Oh, if I had Bombos, I could still... Well, no, I'd want to have at least one bottle. But I could technically try to sequence break Ice, too, right now. Like, Ice Palace could be sequence broken. I mean, I have Samaria. This is nuts. So we got Green Pendant turning now. There's a bunch of stuff on Dark Death Mountain that can be done. There's still that other item in Eastern that I could easily get now, but I'm not gonna go back for one item there. I mean, if this game keeps giving me stuff I can logically do in A Link to the Past, maybe it wants me to do these things before we go back into Super Metroid. And that's not terrible if I end up trying to go do Cold Stare or something. I mean, I am right here, but that's a triple dip of the worst of Eastern, and the item might not even be there. I mean, I could go into Pod. And I know this is not good as far as like checks per hour or checks per minute, especially without the boots. Let's see, we've got a bunch more we can get on Dark Death Mountain. boots. Okay, I'll take that. Samus is gonna just pop into Zebes, is that how you pronounce it? Zebes, or however you pronounce the planet's name, and she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm completely buff. I got the Spazer. I got a bunch of different energy tanks. Alright, homie fish. Get ready, we're about to see a major item coming up right here. Homie fish is going to deliver. Look at that. Very, very important heart piece. Kind of tempted to go back and grab what I can out of odd. No, that's a waste. Super Metroid has so much open right now. I'll just do Dark Death Mountain and then we'll go into Super Metroid. Ow. Gotta remember to try to grab Spike Cave on the way back, too. Why is it saying I can't get into Turtle Rock? Got the mitts, I've got the hammer. I think I should be able to get into... I should be able to at least open TR if I've got the right medallion. What am I missing? I mean, it might be Bombos, but... No, I'm not gonna dip TR either. If I had the lamp, yes. But with no lamp... Mushroom and a heart piece. Thanks, Otter. Yeah, that's one thing I do excel at is stopping Jason in his tracks. Bombs, not very exciting. Also not exciting. Oh, well. I was just about to say, this hookshot cave is trash. And then a wild lamp appears. Wait, that's not the right item. I should have done hookshot with that. Ow. I don't know if this is going to be enough health. Not even a single heart. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough health to do this now, but we'll try it. Worst that happens is I die and have to come back to this later. Come on, half magic, don't fail me now. That was totally not worth it. Oh, that's right, I can't do pod without a bow. Saying like, why is it saying pod isn't available? I mean, there's a few things I... Oh. Just on the off chance that it is something big for Metroid, let's turn in the mushroom. Instead of waiting to do this when I have the flute, when it's a lot quicker. Or a bottle I could fill. Or the boots. This is why SMZ3 seeds take me so long. I'm so worried about making sure I've got everything possible for Super Metroid that I go out of my way to do slow, isolated checks in A Link to the Past, just in case. That. How is Magic Batten? Oh, okay. Alright, that was worth it. Hey, Morbid Peaches, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yep, A Link to the Past and Super Metroid are two of my top 10 games, and combining them into one is just perfect in my book. Even though I'm not that great at Super Metroid, I'm really glad I went and turned in that mushroom, though, because Wave Beam is gonna be very useful. And now, for the first time, basically, we go into Super Metroid. Hey Kaz, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, I definitely can. The randomizer puts, like, you can get items for A Link to the Past and Super Metroid, and items for Super Metroid and A Link to the Past. It kind of, it combines the two games. You can go back and forth in different doors, and, like, that's one of them there. There's one on Death Mountain that'll take you into Norfair. And then the goal is to, at least for this, to beat get the crystals to beat Ganon, and yet you have to beat the 4 bosses in Metroid. But all of those, like the crystals, like I've got 3 Metroid bosses done already, and they were located in A Link to the Past. No, 2 Metroid bosses done. Yucky. Actually, we're just gonna Spazer Wave this thing. So, like, all your items can be shuffled between the 2 games. Yeah, it's the reason I wanted to start learning randomizers in the first place was because I wanted to play this. It's definitely very useful to have proficiency in both of the other games first, but this certainly doesn't hurt either. Just well, A Link to the Past can be done with little knowledge of the actual game. Super Metroid, some of the stuff they put in logic, like you have to know certain tricks like wall jumping or shine sparks. So there's some things that Super Metroid requires you to know. that you might not know from the vanilla game. Oh no, the bosses are all... I don't think you can do a boss shuffle on this. In A Link to the Past, you can do boss shuffles where you can find like Trinex and Thieves Town or something like that. But you don't fight Metroid bosses. Oh, I missed an item there. But you won't find like a Metroid boss in A Link to the Past. That would be awesome though. I'd love to like try to fight Ridley as Link. Or Mega Man X in my case. Oh, that's right, I have Spring Ball. Alright, another super pack. Not gonna be upset with that. Yeah, I've seen that. People using shinesparks against Dragon. Does he take like 1 damage per frame when you're shinesparking through him or something? Or is it like X damage per frame? Because that seems to hit him hard. I don't even know why I'm grabbing 20 bucks. Oh, that's right, I have grapple. So I can get over direct ship. X Factors look so cool. And then you just charge your shot with a power bomb selected. Oh, geez. That's right. I gotta load up stream avatars. I knew I was forgetting something, but there were kid issues this morning. That meant that I got a much later start than I was hoping to. Stream avatars is loading. Alright, should be connected shortly. Alright, I think it's up now. Bombicus? Yeah, the first time as soon as I learned this existed, I knew this was something I had to try at some point. Oh wow, it didn't catch up? Okay, we're just gonna leave that. This is gonna be a mistake. So bad at trying to do a wall jump without losing while staying in that little tight gap. I also have a bad tendency to get stuck in this room. Did I jump? Made it! Oh, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I love that game. Right, 2 really good things up here. We used to play that. I brought my Super Nintendo up to college, and my roommates and I used to play that all the time. Jump! Sweet. Usually I end up stuck in that room trying to jump out of the water. Alright, so we came away with Bombos, that's good. For the rest of that stuff, I think we'll collect that when we loop around after going back up through Criteria. I'm kind of tempted. This feels like enough health where I could possibly get away with doing wrecked ship. I mean, it's not like it's that difficult to get back here because you can just cut through A Link to the Past. Stupid space pirates. Oh, that's good. So weird that it did that. And it loaded everything back up at the beginning. Ow. And this is more than enough missiles for Phantoon. I've got 2 reserve tanks. Yeah, this should be fine. Even I can't screw this Phantoon. Well, I shouldn't say that. Like, one of these seeds I had, it required me to do that wall jump to get my progression. It's like it says they're not supposed to require you to do very precise tricks and logic, but that was the only thing left I had to do. So that's kind of why Super Metroid scares me a lot more than it should. Alright, we're gonna go to wrecked ship. We're gonna beat Phantoon, hopefully. Garbage. I know Spring Ball's kind of like one of those. Well, I've made disparaging remarks about Spring Ball too at points, but I do like having it. It's not like a safety. It's probably like a low end quality of life type item for me, but okay, fine. We're just gonna do this. But it makes like doing little things like that so much easier. I do need to learn how. I know there's a thing you can do with it underwater that lets you jump a lot higher than you're supposed to be able to. I should really learn that too. It's like taking off equipment and then it lets you do an extra jump. And I do like anything that makes water navigation less of a pain. Alright. Here it comes. Can I actually beat Phantoon? Wait a minute. Why couldn't the game have just given me X-ray, plasma, and charge right before this? Then I could microwave Phantoon. Oh, our first bottle! That's a good find. That'll make a lot of things in A Link to the Past a lot more comfortable. Alright, I've got like 1,000 health here. Hey. Is that going to be enough with no suits? Lorelei, this is not the time. Yes, I know. Why don't you come sit here? Lorelei. Lorelei. Hold on. Is that Ridley boss? Okay, Lorelei, just sit still. I know there's some way to get like 90 missile shots in as you run forward, but I cannot figure out how to do that. Like, you could just keep running forward and pumping Phantoon full of missiles, and... Uh-oh. But I can't figure out the... I don't know if it's a mash issue or if it's a rhythm issue. Or if I'm just timing it wrong. Come on, open up. Oh boy. I was really hoping that pass would be it. Sweet. Did it. See, look how much health I lost there. That is not the fight of someone who is good at Phantoon. That was Ridley, okay. So that is 3 Super Metroid bosses down. Only 1 to go. It's like, finish Super Metroid, but then do I have to be running around Super Metroid still looking for other items for A Link to the Past? Well, actually, I do know I'm gonna have to beat all the Super Metroid bosses, too, for crystals. Oh, wait, it's this one. Actually, let's grab those power bombs. Yeah, there's like, I know a lot of people do speedrunning races and stuff, but I've never done an actual race for Randomizer. I just play them casually. I have a very, well, I shouldn't say it's a problem, but I am very thorough when it comes to checking things. So, like, that is not very good for uh-oh, I wanted to do that. For races, because for races you need to do everything quickly. And I spend so much time trying to pick up every possible thing that I can, so I don't have to come back for it. It says that is available via sequence break. Is this a water room? This is a water room. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. Lorelei, please stop. We'll just hope that isn't something required. Right up here. Yeah, I have been getting a little better at reading the logic in Super Metroid. Well, and A Link to the Past for that matter, too, but... I always end up not... Like, I usually end up going with, let's be super thorough and check everything, even though the seed is saying, hey, go to Desert Palace right now. We've given you an early book in early desert big and an early desert small, and you've got a lamp. You should be going to desert now. And I'm like, well, first let's do these 15 minutes of overworld checks just in case. And then the overworld checks end up being nothing, and I've just wasted 15 minutes. Come on, hurry up. I didn't even want that. All this work clearing out that room for nothing. And then having to come back and do this again. Oh wait, this is back to criteria. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the long way to try to get sky missiles. And if it could have at least given me boots or a speed booster or something, or high jump boots to make this a little easier. Just to see, like, if this is a useless item, I'm not going to spend all this time trying to grab it, but it's going to take forever just to figure out what it is. Alright, where's the other one? Okay, well, at least I got it. And it was completely pointless, but... Alright, now that's not so bad. Extra missile pack. Extra pack of supers. Okay, so there's something up... I should at least try to... Like, can I even get to that to scout that item? Yeah, 3 bombs, that is completely worth it. Drop my controller. I do like bombs. There we go. Especially when they're worth the effort to pick up. Now, what are they going to put back here? Because so far, wrecked ship has been pretty empty. Right now, I can't get whatever this is, but... Okay, who put those spikes there? It's almost like the game didn't want me doing this. I can't tell what that is. I'm gonna have to leave that. I don't want to risk dying here. That's the first time I've noticed spikes on that wall. Like, I never knew those were there. I mean, I love getting Speed Booster, and this is a good place for it. A really good place for it, but still. Actually, I can go back and get that other item now. How? How can I go back and get that other item with just Speed Booster? Let's see how that's in logic. I don't think I have enough room to run. It's right over here. I'm gonna save just in case I die. But I just picked up Speed Booster, and the item right up there on the other side of this wall, it says it's in logic now. And I'm not sure how Speed Booster gets me through this water. That's Spring Ball. Like jump and morph in midair? Oh, I think I see what you're like that? Why would Speed Booster make a difference? Unless... Oh, I have no idea how to do one of those, how do you do one of those? They call it a neutral damage boost? Like, how does that work? Oh, wait a minute, I can start running here. Bounce ball. I didn't know you could bounce like that. Eh. That's I think I'm just gonna end up wasting a lot of time here trying to figure that out, and I don't really need to do it that bad. This is the wrong direction. I mean, that's just one item. What could it possibly be? Famous last words. Yeah, short charge that's the thing where you hit A every X frames or something like that? Yeah, it's always weird when you when you've got like one of those rooms that has something really big and then it turns out to be a garbage check. Okay, on where she's in the run. That's really interesting. Because, yeah, that would have got it for me, no problem. I think I watched a short charge video a couple months ago, and I was like, this seems so confusing. But it seems like it's something people can do really consistently. So maybe it's not as... Maybe the window is a lot less tight than I think it is. Wait, I have speed. Oh, well. Heck, I'd settle for a bow at this point. There we go. So it's like the Zeb skip. It's probably more complicated than I try to make it out to, than I'm making it out to be. It's not as complicated as I'm trying to make it out to be in my head. That's my favorite way to get to this item. Okay, I'm fine with another super pack. That's almost in able to beat Ridley level. Ideally, I have 35 for that, because I'm so bad at hitting Ridley with shots, but... Alright, to the gauntlet. I mean, I'd much rather have screw attack for this, but... This is plenty of power bombs. Should probably be a little more concerned with my health here too, but... Oh, see, didn't even need to worry about that. Game is like, I can see you've been reckless. Here's an energy refill. Let's see, we'll end this loop with Kraid. I'd like to get, like, take Meridia and Norfair in from A Link to the Past, if possible, just because that's so much easier. Oh, no. Oh, biscuits. Okay, that's just a +5 arrows. I'm fine missing that. Thankfully, I screwed that up in the right direction and ended up on the side with gravity. Let's go. Probably should have done this before. Actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to get up there without speed booster. But now we got gravity suit. And more health. Oh, and Speed Booster means I won't have to do the early Supers mock ball. So things are certainly starting to look up here for Super Metroid. I don't think I've grabbed any major Link to the Past items, though. Let's check while we fall. Yeah, nothing new available in A Link to the Past at this point. Which, I mean, makes sense after how long I spent in there. Probably gonna need to do a pretty long Metroid loop. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we are going to kill these things. I did that wrong. Actually, let's see what this is first. Or I spend 20 minutes trying to do that. Oh, beans! Yeah, I'm gonna want that. I was hoping I could just run over all those. I didn't think I could. No, I was like a half a second late. Got it. And the flippers are mine. And all that does really is put Ice Palace in logic. And, Waterfall Fairy. But again, no reason to go back to Link to the Past right now. Still way too much going on here. I think I'm gonna take a quick swing by the ship to save and mainly to refill super power bombs. Hey Cherokee, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yep, I had the day off today, so decided I always like to try to do an SMZ3 seed if I have the day off and there's nothing else going on. Well, nothing else going on right now. I've got stuff to do this afternoon, but hopefully we'll be done by then. Everything else we need is going to be right here in Super Metroid. We can go mode the rest of A Link to the Past and completely skip most of Norfair and Meridia. That's my dream. I don't even have to do more mock ball here to get the early supers. Boom, that's just beautiful. And because of getting that early wave beam, I can also get all the items, basically fully clear out all of Brinstar now. That would be interesting. Well, I mean, you have to fight like Gold Chorizo and stuff, but I guess, well, you fight some of those things in Dread, but it's not the same. Wait, why'd I do that other one? Alright, just a 3-pack of bombs. Nothing exciting there. Another 3-pack of bombs. I believe that room is called Billy Mays, and it did not live up to his name. Or maybe Billy Mays is somewhere else. Either way, that was very this was disappointing too. Oh yeah, I pre-ordered Dread. I played that right away. I enjoyed it. If it wasn't for the Emmy sections in the game, it probably would have been my, like, below Super and Fusion for me. But the Emmy parts just, they ruined the exploration. And they kind of took you away from the stuff of the game that I liked. So I had a very big problem with the Emmy stuff. But if you take that out, I thought it was an incredible game. I just hated the Emmys. Uh-oh. Okay, so I guess silvers are separate? Bow here? Okay, another bottle, that's fine. 2 bottles and silvers. I would have preferred a progressive bow there. Because that'd mean I'd have a bow now. And I could do lots of good stuff in A Link to the Past with a bow. But, unfortunately, that will not be the case. I don't have time to deal with these things. So those are the... Those are Edacoons, okay. Edacoons are the monkeys. And the bird is a Daikara, if I remember right. What's up, Lorelei? Fine, we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. And now we're in Big Pink. I don't like those big bouncy things. Lorelei, over here, come on. I kind of have the same thing with I've got moderns, like we have a Switch, I've got a PS5, but primarily it's all the retro stuff. The Nintendo and the Super Nintendo are the two that I use. Stupid bugs. Probably don't even need to be bothering with heart pieces anymore. Health and A Link to the Past should be fine. Oh, I gotta kill these. Oh yeah, Mario RPG Remake was awesome. Absolutely loved that. How did you do this? There we go. That was the first, like, sequence break trick I learned in this game. Is the spore spawn skip. I mean, more power bombs doesn't hurt. We still don't have normal bombs. Okay, game, you can really stop with the heart pieces. Let's see some progression. Cleared out like half of Brinstar now, and I don't think there's been anything really exciting here. I haven't played Thousand Year Door, but Three Houses was awesome. I really enjoyed that one. I should have played Paper Mario, because it was kind of like the spiritual successor to Mario RPG, wasn't it? Which I absolutely loved. Let's see, so we don't need to go up there. Oh, so it looks like Ridley's gonna be our first blue crystal in A Link to the Past. The flute, there we go. That actually puts Meyer in logic now if we cut through Super Metroid. Now we're talking. It really only gives us the Meyer area, though. Still doesn't open up a lot in A Link to the Past. I've actually used the Geno sprite for this a couple times. Big fan of Geno. Oh, Oh. Gosh, am I even going to be able to do this without ice? I don't know if I can even get up here. I might have to come in here through the other side. Back from Brinstar. No, I had it. There we go, that works. A lot quicker than what I was planning on doing. I guess I have got better at wall jumps. Yeah, I was expecting to have to come back and go around through Criteria to get that. Actually, let's save here, because I think I've made dumbs in this room before. As much as I don't want to sit there and toy around in Meridia forever. Uh-oh. The game did give us Gravity Suit. Ow. There we go. And if the game is just handing out gravity, maybe it does want me to go to Meridia and not just skip through there. Well, I could skip through into the back of Meridia. Now that there's the flute, but there's still so many checks up at the front with the sand pits and... There we go. That's good. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, a TR is a crystal. So we still need ice rod and a bow. And possibly boots, depending on where certain things are located. But that's a lot of stuff that just opened up in A Link to the Past again. I'm not sure if Mario and Luigi is an RPG. It might be, or it could be... Oh, I'm getting chomped on. It could be, I think it's more of that than a platformer, but I'm only like 60% on that, so really not sure at all. I've only watched a couple minutes of that being played on stream, so I'm not too familiar with it. My power bombs. Yep, there's an item back here. Oh, don't turn out the lights. I like to be able to see. The Pixel Remaster, I love the Pixel Remasters. I wish they would have put the endgame dungeons in them. Or like the extra content they put in the GBA versions. Because there's so much extra stuff that they just kind of left out. That, yeah, it wasn't in the original game, but it didn't also... to me at least, that extra stuff doesn't take anything away from the original game. Like, if you're taking out bugs like the Vanished Doom glitch in Final Fantasy VI, then you're not really that... You don't really care that much about staying true to the original game. So why not add in the extras? Yeah, I wonder if that's part of it. Like, maybe they wanted to make, like, a super remaster in a couple years, so they can resell them again at full price. And just have that extra stuff in that should have been included in the first place. Alright, here we go. Nice try, weird grippy thing. No! That's right, I forgot about that. I'm gonna need to refill my super somewhere. I mean, that's a lot of good cash, but it doesn't really do anything. Well, they'll give me some supers. I don't like seeing all of Meridia open, because there's just so much there, and it's not very item dense. Well, some parts of it are, but... like, I don't like looping around the sand pits. That's right. Hate doing that without high jump boots. Yes, I will take some powder. Right, lots of supers. Actually, maybe I'll farm that thing for supers on the way out. Or we could actually just... come on. Alright, that's enough. Alright, here we go. Time to finally get... got 3 Metroid bosses done. At least as far as the game is concerned for beating Mother Brain. But here we are getting our first Link to the Past crystal. Wait, I didn't mark down... we beat Phantoon, and Phantoon was Ridley. We know Kraid is a blue crystal. I really should learn the quick kill for this. Wait, why'd I use a super to try to make him open his mouth? That was a waste of a good super. Alright, there we go. Crystal 1. And our first shield. Oh, welcome in Dimension X. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hope all is well. I don't need normal missiles. I want supers. There we go. That's a little better. As long as there's nowhere special to be, oversleeping can be a good thing. Because that means you're getting more sleep. Like Lorelei right now, I can see her shuffling around under the blankets. Which means she's not knocking everything over here. Yeah, this is a much better way to farm supers. Yeah, I like that a lot better than sitting there trying to hit that little thing there. Whatever that bug is called. Alright, and we are all set there. Fully restocked on supers. Wow, 10 arrows. Spectacular. Alright. Got a couple checks in early Norfair that could be done, and then there's Meridia, and A Link to the Past is also looking better. Wait, that doesn't do anything for me here. Yeah, I'm gonna get these two items here and then head back into A Link to the Past and clear out the new stuff there. X-ray. Still 2 items away from being able to actually properly utilize X-ray. Oh, I already marked it down. That's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, she already knocked my microphone over twice, actually. She was very interested in helping. Hmm. Oh yeah, I'm definitely I know it's something I'm gonna miss when she's gone. So that's why I try not to get too frustrated with it. What is that? That must be... Yeah, that's Mimic Cave. That's right, I don't have boots. Lots of stuff we can do now, though. What was on Lake Hylia Island that I didn't mark it off for? Oh, there's mimics in it. There's some enemies in it called mimics. And they just basically mirror your movements. See, we'll hit this, we'll go do magic, we'll turn in the bottle, we'll go do magic bat. Yeah, I think health is probably pretty good here. Especially with the fact that I'll be able to buy 2 bottles now. Garbage. Well, I want to see what the freebies are. What the freebie bottle is. So let's go and take this first. That'll take us right up to Waterfall Ferry. And I can actually see what this was. Okay, that was just bombs, so we don't need that at all. And I can flute to the potion shop, buy a couple potions. I wish it gave you the option to have starting boots for these seeds. Because I would have loved to have starting boots. Alright, a bottle of green. That's actually really good, because I need to refill my magic. Alright, Burna, that's not outstanding, but... Burna kind of gets outdone with the cape. Because this isn't a boss shuffle, so Armos Knights would just... You can just use the bow on Armos Knights. Let's see, how do we do this? Go back to the Dark World, do mirror checks. Is Mire fully clearable? Yes, Mire is fully clearable. That is a red crystal as well. See, we'll grab the purple chest, we'll do the rest of Smith Chain, do all the mirror checks while that's going on. Oh, Swamp is all, ugh. Swamp and Pot are both pendants, though. Granted, Pendant Thieves Town, going in there did give early progression. Alright, still no normal bombs. I'll take a pack of power bombs, that's fine. It's like, do I really want to try to, like, dip TR right now or something like that? We have had a couple French vanilla items here, like the Fire Rod being in Skull Woods. How to do this? At least trying to figure out the most efficient way to do it. Actually, it is... I can't... Oh no, the bow is all that's blocking me from completing everything up to pet at this point. So if I find a bow, pet is fully in logic, which is just kind of gross. Alright, Cave 45. You stay here. Oh, there's the ice rod. Okay, Turtle Rock is now, now we can go do Turtle Rock. So that's one less thing to wonder about. So now there's quite a bit of stuff we can do. Actually, desert is depending on whether or not we need the boots. Wait, what am I doing there? Purple chest. Well, I'm already here in the dark world. I'm right in front of it. Even though it's a pendant, swamp is 6 items. And this is probably a pretty dumb move, though. I've got a bunch of actual crystal dungeons that I can do right now. Got 3, possibly 4 crystal dungeons. Well, crystal, like, required dungeons, but here I am going into the non-required swamp. And I guess we'll find out whether or not this was a dumb move or not. It's probably going to be a dumb move. But swamp usually does have a sword. I don't need more missiles. We are fine on missiles. Specky clip. Alright, don't make me come back in here to get the big chest. That's all I'm asking, Seed. And maybe at least something like boots. That's the right color, wrong item. I've been spoiled by all these starting boot seeds. So incredibly spoiled. I should really learn Samaria Diver Down. I guess that's a lot faster. Come on, game. Give me something that'll make this worth it. Some kind of major progression item. Actually, let's see. Is there anything that I still have to have for A Link to the Past? No, the bow. Yeah, still need the bow. Because there's no progressive bows. If I had the bow right now, we'd be able to fully clear A Link to the Past. No, that's 10 arrows does not help me. I need the actual the bow to shoot the 10 arrows. Come on, big key. Okay, that's actually I'm happy with that. There's always a sword in swamp. Yeah, don't have any dungeon items yet, though. And we only got two. We got two left. Hopefully one of them is not in the big chest. But that sword is really nice. And if I don't find another sword, that definitely makes... And even if I do, still, it's better to have butter than tempered. Alright, that's our last two items in Swamp. While I'm way here in the back, I'm gonna clear this just in case. And you never know if I'm gonna need to pull Ped for something. At least I'm only one away from it. And this will be a lot quicker with that tempered sword. Oh, that's right, they don't have fast ROM for this, so it's got a little bit of lag. I missed. Fine, we'll just do this the slow way. Instead of the really cool quick kill with extra swag. Oh, we haven't run into those yet. The Pengators are in Ice Palace. Actually, I should probably do Ice Palace before doing Desert, because Ice could have the boots, and I could need the boots for Desert. Yeah, let's do Ice Palace first. This is a crystal dungeon. Only 3 items. Oh, okay. I know I can use Fire Otter Bombos to pass. We also have Samaria, so we can skip through this terrible place. Burn them all. Wait, early big key, not bad. Like to have that before we get through to the end. And now we get to set up for the greatest trick in any game ever made. And the primary reason why the Cane of Samaria is the best item in any game ever made. We have Icebreaker. Oh, Ice Palace is great when you have Samaria. Because you just go right to the back with all the delicious item density. I mean, if you have one key, then the bomb jump isn't as terrible. It's only like an extra minute and a half or something, but With Icebreaker. Oh, there we go. All right. A little bit of high jump boots. Definitely love having that. I've actually got a... I have a command that says how I feel about Ice Palace. It used to talk too, but the Mix-It-Up's text-to-speech was very spotty. So sometimes it wouldn't say anything or it would talk like 3 minutes later. But I had to make my feelings of Ice Palace known, so it scrolls Ice Palace is the worst at the bottom of the screen. Just a map. Alright, let's get the last item. Don't make me go into iced tea. Oh, that's actually where I stopped playing Ocarina of Time, as the Water Palace. I love the Kid Link sections of the game, but why do I do that every time? It's supposed to be like a really easy bomb jump too, and I just can never get it. And now instead of being able to get to iced tea really quick and easy, I've got to go walk around just in case. Let's see, so desert, if desert's clearable... Well, actually, I don't think I want to do Mother Brain just yet in Super Metroid. Without the Varia suit? Okay, stop getting caught on the edge. I mean, I have the ammo to beat Mother Brain and everything, but that just... It doesn't seem like the greatest idea. Wait, why didn't I just do this? Like, I've got the ammo, I've got a lot of health. That just seems like a lot. Wait, did I do... Isn't there a short Torian? Did I have that... I know there was a way you could... Maybe it's in the normal randomizer where you can set it up where you don't have to do all the Metroid rooms in Torian. Oh, that's Icebreaker. Hey, CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, that's why I like Samaria so much and why I hate Ice Palace. If you can't do Icebreaker, it's just so long. Alright, we're about to get another crystal. Or I'm just gonna miss a bunch of fire rod shots. I mean, we could do that too. Oh, wow! Look at that! Well, hopefully the day goes well. Alright, Ice Palace is done. Next up, we've got... Oh, probably gonna end up right on the block. Oh, good, it let me go. We've got possibly desert. We've got mire. We've got Turtle Rock. So we've got a lot we can do here still. Get away from me. Right, that's just ether again. What does checkerboard have? Charge beam! Thank you, checkerboard. Now I can still, I mean, it'd take forever, but if I run out, I don't have to worry about running out of ammo on Mother Brain now. Alright, Mire Shed. And then we go into Mire. Oh, this is a SMZ3. It's a Super Metroid and A Link to the Past combination randomizer. So, like, I can switch between the two worlds by going through different doors. And the goal is to beat both Ganon and Mother Brain. It's like right now we are gonna do... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We're gonna head into Misery Mire. There we go. Got 2 items in here. Still no boots though. What is it with me having seeds that I don't get starting boots for and never giving me boots? Yeah, like Captain N. I think, was Ganon in Captain N? I know Mother Brain was. That'd be really cool to see how they could figure out to, like, incorporate Metroid enemies into this and Zelda enemies into Metroid. I wonder if that's something that I don't know how much of, like, the people that work on this game, like, how much they care to add in like that. Okay. I should try to rewatch Captain N and see if it holds up. I used to love that show as a kid. Don't want key. Oh, I want big keys and items. Small keys are really not that valuable here. I also want to be able to run. Actually, come here, Anti-Fairy. Hey, back here. Hey. Finally. That took too long. But are we finally gonna get an item here? Alright, a super pack. Alright, I'll take that. That's, should be enough now where I can be comfortable enough with Ridley. And I'd prefer 35, but... $30 will do the job. At least I think it's 30 supers to kill Ridley. Maybe it was only 20. No, I think it's 30. Yeah, Link was very, he was a little bit of a creeper in the Zelda cartoon that played on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Oh. Wait, no, it could be in lobby. Could be lobby chest. It's so cold down here. But I don't have the space heater running because of all the extra noise. The basement here, it's in our house, is usually about 10 degrees colder than upstairs, so it's usually runs a nice balmy 62 or so without the space heater on. Why? I think I can hit this. Go and get this key. Oh, I can't get in there because of the switch. Oh well. This is why I hate Meyer so much. It is the, well, almost as bad as Turtle Rock or Samarialus Ice. But now we have to go to this chest, get the big key. Actually, can I just walk right back in after I get this? If I can just walk back in, this is no big deal. But if this door shuts behind me... Oh no, I blocked myself! So much dumb. Try to save a couple seconds and end up screwing everything up. The only reason I even attempted that is because I was watching the Invitational tournament last night, and I saw someone do something with the switches, and then they were able to just walk into this room from the side, and boom, they got the key and they left. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. No, you can't. Wait, the switch is up now, isn't it? Oh no, we're good. So that just added about a minute of really, really dumb. Excuse me, princess was a great line. I think there were probably a dozen kids, myself included, in elementary school that kept saying that. We were all big Nintendo people. Alright, is this the item or is it on the boss? Okay, Butter Sword. So, I mean, that's pretty nice. Yeah, they did there was a lot of, do I have, or are those streaming somewhere? I know I saw Mario the Super Show stuff somewhere not too long ago. I still remember my favorite episode of the cartoon on the Super Show as a kid was the one where they had the Fountain of Youth and Bowser turns into a baby at the end. Like, I thought that was hilarious. Okay, so I hit the switch. We're gonna have to hit the switch again here now. There we go. Oh, like felons? I can hear that line being said. Like I can, oh hey Helena. Like I can hear, I think it was Captain Lou Albano. Or he was Mario, I don't know who Luigi was. I don't remember which one of them said it, but I think it was Captain Lou's voice that I'm at least hearing that line in. No idea which one of them actually said it, but... Sneak. Oh, I don't have a bow, or I don't have boots. Ow. Oh, Mouser! Okay. I forgot that thing existed. Alright, there we go. So that is 1, 2, and 3, A Link to the Past. And this, if as long as the big key is not locked, is not on or locked behind this torch, we can clear desert. Please be a map or a compass. Son of a biscuit. So boots are required. Now this kind of makes me want to go and check pod. King Goo Goo Gaga Koopa, that was just such a good episode. Right up there with Sky Turtles. Alright. Since this has caused extra sadness. See, well, we got it. Turtle Rock is required. Let's go clear TR. Pod is a pendant, so it might not be. We might not have anything in it at all. But I can clear everything but the boss, possibly. So what else is left after this? We'll have Turtle Rock. Oh, Eastern. Eastern is bow locked still. But if the bow is in that one check in Eastern that I died before I could get to because I was trying to sequence break it. Or if that's the boots. I don't remember either of those two. Kid Icarus saying Icarus at the end of everything drove me nuts. I hated that. Mega Man wasn't in every episode, was he? Because he had his own show. So I don't know if they would have pushed to have him on something like that as much. Mega X was still the best at least to me, the best episode of the Mega Man cartoon. Just because X was in it. Unfortunately, no Zero, just, I believe it was Vile and Spark Mandrill. Zero was just too good, like, they couldn't have fit his awesomeness on one cartoon like that. Oh goody, 2 keys. That's right, he was really small. Wasn't mega at all. And then they had Proto Man as like one of the bad guys. All right, that's certainly something. This place is so much worse without the Over Horizon music. How was I using that? Well, that's one item. Mine. Quint? Don't remember who that was. Aside from Jaws. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Oh, I thought it was official. I had just assumed it was licensed. I guess that would explain why it was Captain N and not Captain Nintendo. That explains so much. It's like never really even thought about that until I read that comment. My poor childhood. I gotta remember Mimic Cave. Don't forget Mimic Cave. Cape Mirror. Come on, Bo. Screw attack. Okay, that's not bad at all. Not as good as space jump, because I still don't know how I'm supposed to get out of Dragon. Let's see, still got 3 items in here. Yeah, you wouldn't, I mean, they kind of, like, you wouldn't expect them to be like that. At least little Richter kind of looks like, he looks kind of like, I'm trying to figure out the term. A friend of mine in college used to, like, she was really into, like, the ice beam. Like, she really liked, like he had the longer kind of scruffy, is that a term? Yeah, I know that's a term, because Edgeworth calls Detective Gumshoe, no, Von Karma calls him Scruffy Detective. But she really liked that look. But I don't think that's the right word that I'm looking for. How many items left? No! I fell. Yeah, the poor, I don't even know what those things are called. What did I just do? And I don't even have boots. The eye laser things. It's just a little wink. One item. Key. Did I mistrack something? I don't know. How do I keep falling in, like, the stupidest places like that? I might not even have enough magic to do the fancy... Let's see, do we have it? No, I don't have enough magic. I can't even do the fancy double skip through this. Well, you use one Samaria block to hit both of the switches, and then you don't have to loop around like that. Well, at least we're almost done with Turtle Rock. There's still one item that could possibly be boots. Nice try. I mean, I do like more supers, but... So I got a bunch of stuff left in pod. A pod's a pendant. Gotta go back to Super Metroid. Actually, I don't want to just cut in through the back and go right by the boss, too, because I don't know how to get out of Dragon's room without space jump. Actually, maybe I could with high jump boots. Although I've spent about that much time trying to beat blind a couple times. Like I had seeds that required a low percent blind, and I don't know the blind script, so that was a lot of fun. Alright, do we need to get this shine spark item? I hope not. Okay, good. Just a missile pack. Fine not having to go get that one. You gotta jump on that ledge. Supers? I will go grab those supers when we're in the next room. Oh, the first boss? That happens too. That's a G.I. Joe the Atlantis factor. The first boss is actually the hardest one of the game. Actually, I think it's down here. Wait a minute, where am I? Okay, this is fine. I'll go back and get the Mama Turtle stuff after. Wait. No, I'm right back down here. That'll work. Wait, what? Okay, I'm back on track now. I know where I am. Now we can get Mama Turtle. I said now we can get the Mama Turtle. Well, the items in Mama Turtle. Alright, another super pack. Okay. Not as excited for supers now. We're pretty much sitting good on those. Stop falling off the edge. You're supposed to jump. What is going on? Didn't really need that missile pack, but we'll take it anyway. I really like Space Jump. I saw something about, with Mario 1, that first Goomba in the game is probably responsible for more deaths in any game than any other enemy that exists, and that makes so much sense. Alright. I officially hate this room without Space Jump. We're gonna do the trip of shame up to the top. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just need to get up. Oh, hey Zelda. We're in Super Metroid now, but we'll be back in your game soon. You want to come up? We've got a very rare appearance by Zelda. Yeah, stay here, sweetie. Lorelei will usually come out if she hears me talking because she thinks it's to her. Zelda doesn't really, that doesn't bother her if I'm talking and it's not to her. Wait, what? Oh no, that's right. Okay, we can go up here. Definitely want to grab these items. Still too much that I'm missing right now. Tell you what I wasn't missing, another 5 missiles. This isn't like that seed where I ended with 60. And maybe high jump boots are enough to get me out of Dragon. Wow. 2 items, each worse than the previous one. I just realized the boots could technically be like in Ganon's tower or something. And for all the early Super Metroid stuff I got, I could end up having to fully clear A Link to the Past to get through Super Metroid. Right, 2 more items here. There we go, Varia. Actually, I don't like that. Now that gives us all of Norfair. Which I don't want to do. I probably should, like, save here, and oh no, I turned off the reset, the button combination to reset, because I kept causing map randos to have issues. Trying to revert. It'd be really nice if they would use the map rando item coding system, so you knew, like, if it was just going to be a missile pack, or if it was going to be something really good. Like, right now, I think I'm probably good on energy tanks. So left sand pit, trash. Wait, it's this side, isn't it? Hey, let me out of here. There we go. Well, it says the Dragon item is in logic. What is Dragon anyway? Dragon is a crystal. Oh, that must be the map station. I'm guessing Samus would probably, well, I feel like Samus would probably have a slight edge there. Maybe that's just bias towards Samus. Come on. If we had plasma, we could microwave Dragon, but we don't. Gonna have to go to for the grapple kill. So I kind of wonder if if it would be quicker for me just to go into A Link to the Past, head over to the Mire area, and get to Dragon from there, rather than doing this whole route. And I'm basically back where that would be anyway, so. Alright, the mock droids. Oh, maybe it's a... No, I didn't want to fall down there. Maybe if you have to fall through the floor? That's how you do it, okay. Oh, Batoon. I definitely should have went in from the other side. Yeah, I should have definitely went in through the other end. Did not need to do that battle. Grab those just because, why not? Get all my supers back. Well, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Hopefully this seed will be done relatively soon. Wait a minute. Oh, it's not open because, Bantoon's, I mean, what's its name? Dragon's still alive. This room is so tedious without screw attack. Alright, just in case I end up soft locking somehow, let's take the save here quick. Like, if I can't get out. Okay, that was a major disappointment game. I'd like to see something useful. Because now I've basically full cleared Meridia, haven't found much of anything. Still need a bow for A Link to the Past. What? No, you were supposed to grab onto that. Apparently I did that wrong. That's okay, Zelda. We got a pretty long wait here. Oh yeah, I can make it up there. With high jump boots, everything, that's just fine. We can just wall jump. Easy. Come on, bow. Yes! Okay, so bow gives us... Oh no, I still need boots. So we can clear out Pod and Eastern. But I am still boots locked to finish Super Metroid. Because we need the boots to get the big key in Desert. And the big key in Desert is needed to finish Super Metroid because it's got our last Metroid boss. So of course we're in Boots Go mode. And the boots could be on pad. That would be sufficiently gross. I'm so close to the end of this seed. I can feel it. Just need those boots. Then I could skip to the end. Actually, maybe I will just skip to Lower Norfair anyway. Just head over there from A Link to the Past. I should really finish clearing out Meridia while I'm here. Of course, getting out of this room is going to be a chore. The plasma room is out. It's such a weird jump. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. No, I fell again. I was trying to get that space pirate before it knocked me down later. Hey, Zelda. Oh, bombs. It's about time we finally got those. Way too late to do anything with, but... Crap. Yeah, we can't get up on that one. Okay, so how am I gonna kill this thing? Made it. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to do Pants Room and Shack Tool. So I wonder, is it easier to do this to get back to the other sand pit just going around? I think it is going to be quicker just to take the long way around here. Well, technically, I guess that wouldn't make it the long way around, but... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go to... These are 2 really long checks to get... Well, 3 really long checks. I'm just gonna go to Norfair. That's a lot more item dense. Rather than poking around here where I can't get the... Yeah, this is the wrong room. Rather than poking around up there at the top, trying to get these last couple things there, we're gonna do the worst thing ever to my brain and skip those and hope we don't get burned with that later. Alright, now we're in Norfair. I can't even get to Lower Norfair without using the, way through on A Link to the Past. Let's actually cut through to Lower Norfair first. And maybe I get lucky and my boots are just there. Is this one Lower Norfair, or is this one Meridia? I guess we'll find out soon. I hope it's Lower Norfair. It is Lower Norfair, perfect. Alright, so Ridley is a blue crystal. Alright, energy tank, don't need it. Yes, catch it and show me that you caught it, and I'll just shoot you with a bunch more while you do that. So we don't need this one. That's just a missile pack. Don't need that either. I'd be okay with that as long as it wasn't Norfair. I don't like Norfair. Well, Norfair, upper Norfair is fine. Lower Norfair is garbage. Wait, can I even do this without space jump? Wonder. Let's test something with science. Nope. I don't know if I can get up there. I mean, I know it's in logic, but I don't know if I can make this jump. It's too precise for my abilities. I can't do that. Not without space jump. Oh! I could try an infinite bomb jump. That could work. No, I didn't want to do that. And I couldn't get it. Well... Can you get a shine spark in this room without short charging? Oh yeah, I know that room. I've always wondered what the purpose of that one is. Oh, got it. Sweet. There we go. I forgot you have better luck if you do a little bit of a run first before you start using your, before you start charging for your Shine Spark. That's what I initially thought short charging was. Alright. Thank you, Mireg. I would have left here and that would have been sad. Go up. This is the wrong side. I think this is the theme that you're supposed to use the rhythm for infinite bomb jumps. Uh-oh. Oh, worst room in the game. I know you can get this, wall jump. So I've done this one before. And then I fell down. That was great. Really, really good stuff. And now it's going to take me like 20 minutes to get it again. I really miss the quality of life I put on for map randos where you can respin. That's probably not good for learning how to do this stuff properly overall, but... Okay, when I said this was going to take me 20 minutes after I took the Fall of Doom, I didn't actually mean I wanted it to take that 20 minutes. That's happened so many times, it's hard to pinpoint just one. No, I almost had it. There we go. Now we're not going to fall this time. No, spin. There you go. Right, if I could just find boots. I need boots. Boots? Sadness. Oh, without space jump, this room could cause me problems too. I have been known to completely screw up this room on occasion. Take a slight trip into the lava and not be able to get out before you die. You need to screw attack into the space pirates. I got really nervous when I hit my head on the ceiling there. I don't like this room either. Basically, if it's in Lower Norfair, I kinda hate it. After this, I can beat A Link to the Past, and the boots could be in Ganon's tower. After having everything at the start be all Super Metroid, I can't beat Super Metroid at the end because I didn't have boots, and I needed those to get the Desert Big Key. Jeez, how many hits does that thing take? Boots? And to think, if they gave you a starting boots option on this, I would have picked it to save time, because I always get boots at the very end. Oh no! Hate this room too. No, you can't kill those with It'd be really nice to have plasma here too. At least we got a nice farming spot. I mean, it could be better, but... definitely want more supers. I probably should go to full health just to be safe. Almost there. Just want 40 supers. I'll take 41. Ow. All right, here we go. Put me down. I should have got more supers. Yeah, I just wasted a bunch of them. If you're gonna pick me up, you could at least have the common courtesy to die. There we go. Alright, now please be my boots. A third bottle. I mean, the super drops here are nice now, but I'd really just rather get the health so I can move on. I don't trust myself on the lower Norfair escape either. Alright, that's enough. We're close enough. Still a lot of items left here in Norfair. But I was hoping to not full clear Super Metroid. That was really kind of my goal. I still got that one item left in Wrecked Ship that I skipped. I just want to get the health out of there, exactly. Uh-oh. There we go, just in time. Wait, can I kill these things with... I can kill these with Screw Attack. Why was I wasting my time trying to use other stuff? I think I just actually killed one and ran by the others. But still. Right, we're gonna save. Oh yeah, I know it was a pun. I emphasized the word health. Alright, save just in case something happens on the way out. If the boots are just were sitting here the whole time in Eastern, and there was a 50-50 chance that that was the boss item, or that there was something on the boss. And the chest I died at right before getting there because I couldn't see. No sword, dark rooms. Oh, the boots! Yes! Beautiful. So that is it. We found the boots. Wait. No, that room's full of lava. Yeah, I don't know why they'd put boots there of all places. I should. There's nothing else that could even help me over there. Now the goal is to just get out of Norfair as quickly as humanly possible. Let's see, where are we coming out of here? Oh, Bubble Mountain, okay. Think this is Bug Speedway? No, it's not. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have Space Jump here, but I don't need it. I'm also really glad I decided to cut through into Norfair. Otherwise, I would have been poking around Meridia forever trying to find those, and... Yeah, that's what this was. That was Go Mode, was Meyer Door to Lower Norfair. And of course, because I didn't have the option to give myself starting boots, boots was Go Mode. Alright, let's go to Desert. I have a lot of issues keeping Space Jump going when I don't have respin on. But when I can turn respin on, I have a lot of luck with Space Jump. Just because I don't know how to do the really precise wall jumps. But when I'm playing it without the respin on and those really high quality of life things, it becomes a kind of a burden too, because I spend so much time getting out of my spin and losing my Space Jump. Alright, this is our last Metroid boss. Maybe I'll do Eastern before... Just finish up Eastern quick. Before we go back, finish Super Metroid. Then we go back out, finish Super Metroid, then we can just go back into Link to the Past. And boom, head right to Ganon. I do want to go and get my missiles back, like refill everything in Super Metroid though. Yeah, Dora couldn't be down there. It was way too hot. Like, this is so close. This is potentially a sub 4-hour SMZ3 seed. And considering most of these end up taking me like 6+, I really want that sub 4 hour. I really want it. Yeah, while I'm in A Link to the Past, we're just gonna go ahead and clear out Eastern too. Because then all we'll have left in both games is the final bosses. Sorry about that. Oh geez, that's right, I have boots, I can run! Thank you. Ugh, I'm so used to not being able to run because of not having boots.
I'll be your lightning rod of hate!
Good old Colin Mockery. That was one of my favorite things in all of Who's Line, was that episode. Hey, make fun of the bald guy! I really need to relearn this room. One of these days, I've got ideas of things to do to like give more stuff to spend those on. Like, I want to put, like, some kind of... I haven't decided if I want it to be more like something... Like, try to do something graphical with Game Maker like Slack does, or make it something that's all text-based with an inventory where you can collect stuff to fight Jason with Mix It Up. I'm assuming Mix It Up can do something like that, because it has an inventory system. Excellent, squeaked by under 70. What? Oh, I forgot to equip silvers. It's like, why didn't that kill the thing? See, if we had progressive bows, then, well, I guess that wouldn't, I still would have been looking for those boots. All right, we are all set for both. So if I remember right, if you do Super Metroid first, you actually do not have the timer on escape. And not that the escape timer is really that big of a deal, but... Actually, I don't know if 15 minutes is enough to finish this, because I gotta go... There's still Torian and stuff. If this was if I could set up there is a version of this, of the Super Metroid Randomizer, where you can skip Torian, I think it's in the Varia one, and just come out right after all the Metroid rooms, right before Mother Brain. And if that was an option, I think we'd definitely be at a sub 4, but with all that left, I don't know. This is more than enough ammo, even for me. Well, I guess... let's get moving. Oh yeah, that's right, the baby. I'm gonna have to refill all my energy after that too. Oh good, I have ice. I was gonna say, wait, how am I supposed to beat Super Metroid without ice? Wait, no, I guess you can kill the Metroids with 3 power bombs. Oh, that's right, it's the long Mother Brain fight, too. I'm so used to Map Rando that I've completely forgot about how the real game actually works. Hey, come here. Isn't there a fourth one here too? This is actually a lot slower. About 10 minutes, yeah, that I don't think I'll be able to get through all of it then. I mean, Ganon, once I get to Ganon, the Ganon fight in A Link to the Past is only going to be about, like, a minute and a half. Because I have silvers, got a butter sword. Hey Coconut, also welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Alright, I think that's the last of the Metroid rooms. Hey, get in the door, Samus. Actually, maybe I could have let those Metroids eat me a little longer to save some time here. There we go, it's about time. However, in this version of the of SMZ3, the baby and the Edakuns and the Daikaras all escape with Samus on the ship, because that's how I roll. Even though I'm not gonna go and do the... Well, actually, I don't even know if you can do the save the animals if the timer's not running. That is something interesting with Map Rando Season 3 is... looks like you have to save the animals every time. Yeah, normally I care more about the animals and the frames, but I have stuff to do this afternoon and sub 4. In fact, we're so not worried about the frames, we're gonna skip the save there too that I probably should be taking. Even though this should be so much ammo and so much health, I mean, I've got charge beams, so I don't have to worry about running out of missiles or anything. I've got like all but one super pack, I think. Jerk. Alright, these don't do double damage either. I'm so used to these doing double damage on Mother Brain. Because that's one of the settings for Map Rando. So you don't have to sit there and search for stuff as long. Oh geez, I'm already out. So I guess it's a good thing I have this. If I didn't have charge, I wouldn't be winning right now. I'd be short on ammo. Didn't quite get there in time. Too much health. Alright, hurry up. Come on. Chop, chop. Let's see, then for A Link to the Past, you basically go right to... Well, we'll come out right by 4. Go to the Dark World, run back up. Again, it's gonna be close. So one part where getting too much health was kind of a problem. Hey Michael, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Alright, concussion beam. Well, hyper beam technically, but I like to call it concussion because it keeps knocking Mother Brain's head into the ceiling. That's right. It'll be going pretty. I'm going to actually the retro gaming store that I used to buy all my games from. They just like quadrupled their floor space, and they just reopened the new store about a little over an hour ago. So my plan is to hopefully go to that and get there before it gets super busy. And then I gotta get back and do some stuff around the house because we've got a plumber coming out here in a couple days. So I gotta do some cleaning. Yeah, my wife's actually, she's been pushing me to start rebuying some of my old games again. I'm like, I'm not gonna have 464 again. But she's still like, she keeps blaming herself for that, and it's not her fault that her car had problems. That's just something that happens when you own a car. Alright, we are done with Metroid. Might be able to get it. Hurry up, make the transition. Yeah, I'm very, we've been married for almost 14 years. Almost 14. Yeah, as far as I know, she hasn't expressed anything about being unhappy, and I know I'm not, so can't argue with any of that. Should have plenty of time for this. Item dash. I think I just wasted more time trying to item dash. The mirror? Probably could hook speed here and save a couple seconds, but... 22 years, wow. That's really, considering how many marriages don't last these days, 22 years is huge. Just isn't the same when this isn't cornered. Got him. Yeah, pretty much, like, I think of the, like, all the, my friend group from high school and college and everything, everyone that made it to like the 2-year mark is still together today, but over half of them didn't make it to the 2-year mark. 11, very nice. Oh wait, this is the end of the fight. Oh, and oh, that's okay. Missed the torch glitch, not a big deal. I was so surprised at how quickly that that went for phase 1 and 2. Alright, Ganon, one more. It's like, you get to that point where it's like, half your life has been with that one person. Thanks for the GG's coconut. 358. So I did get that sub 4 hour. That is just shocking.